Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Scope by TV. Today we're going to be talking about the 26X. Now, this is a very interesting firearm, and that it is a 26 slide with a 19 grip. This is something that when I saw right away I was interested, because I like my Glock 19s, but I don't like the 26. It's just because it's not fun to shoot, so a lot of people are not going to shoot it. This configuration changes that drastically. My first experience with the 26 was with the Gen 3. I used to ankle carry that on a Galco ankle holster. It was very comfortable, but that was my backup for what I was doing at the time. And I would appendix carry a Glock 19, ankle carry a 26, and I was happy with it, with that task. When I saw Glock Store came out with the 26, or M1 26, I believe it's called, it comes with just the frame. You have to put your 26 slide and then move your internals over from the 26 Glock frame to the M1 and 26 frame. Here today, taking some shots with it. I believe this is going to be my new concealed carry, just because I was concealed carrying a 43, but I don't like the mag capacity of a 43. I want to have more ammunition, and I also have round compatibility with Glock 17 mags as well as the Glock 33 mags. So there's a lot more versatility with the 26 versus the 43. And you can see there is a little rail here, so you can mount a light laser. I prefer lights on pistols, especially on a concealed carry pistol, just so you can keep both hands on your pistol, scan in the low light conditions without having to pull out a flashlight. And that brings me to another point. If you're concealed carrying with a light on your pistol, always have a light on your body that you can pull out and scan, and you're not having to pull your pistol out to scan in the dark looking for your dog or whatever. That's just ridiculous. Everything is going to be the same as far as your regular 26, your Glock 19, what have you, but again, you have a shorter barrel length. Your barrel length is that of a Glock 43 or Glock 26, and your grip length is going to be that of a Glock 19. So you get basically what the 43 was trying to do in a double stack package. Comparing the two side by side thickness wise, there's really not a lot of difference in the thickness between this and a 43. And I'll go ahead and roll that footage up so you can see the difference side by side comparison. Wasn't enough for a guy my size to say, yeah, I need to carry the 43. If you're a lady and you're very slim, maybe a 43 is going to be more concealable than a 26 or any kind of other double stack firearm. But I'm going to go ahead and take a couple shots so you can see the controllability of the 26X and make your judgments for yourself. So if you can see, I just loaded a Glock 17 magazine in this, and it feeds perfectly fine. Like I said, recoil impulse is that of a Glock 19. It's very, very nice, very pleasant to shoot. You know, and I'm a guy that likes recoil, but this is something you're going to need to go to the range and get reps on with your concealed carry. And if it's not fun to shoot, you don't have a good time, you're not going to take this to the range and get those reps. All right, guys, so that does it for the M1 26 or Glock 26X. Not much else I can say about this. I really, really like this configuration. Not telling you to go buy one. Not telling you that this is the best concealed carry option out there. This is me giving my opinion from my experience of what is a good option as far as concealed carry. Now, like I said, I have the compatibility with Glock 17 mags and Glock 19 mags. Glock 26 mags would no longer fit in this, obviously, because you have a Glock 19 frame. Feels like that should go without saying, but you know, some of you guys, I see in my comments, I need to say that. But, all right, so thanks for sticking with us on another episode of Scope Bite. If you have any questions, hit me up in the comments or go to Glock Store. This is not an advertisement. I am not sponsored by Glock Store in any way, shape, or form. This is actually the first purchase I made from Glock store, just because I like my Glock standard. I don't like changing things up and firing pins and all that trigger nonsense. You know, if you miss with your pistol, it's not the trigger, it's you. You guys get out there on the range, get to shooting, have fun, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.